Khatra. Khatra is an archery technique and style of release. It is strongly emphasized in certain traditional archery styles such as Turkish and Kyudo or traditional Japanese archery. This video explores the technique of Khatra in archery. What is Khatra? The original word is thought to be derived from Arabic, although it is used in both the modern Turkish and Hindi languages. Khatra describes the natural follow-through of the bow hand upon release of the arrow. The Khatra technique is typically performed in one of two ways: pressing the bow downward and forward upon release, pressing and or turning the bow outwards away from the center of the body upon release. The purpose of performing Khatra is twofold. Firstly, since traditional archery is a martial art that emphasizes the training and adaptation of the archer to the bow, Khatra encourages proper archery trajectory and flight by moving the bow out of the way of the arrow upon release, making for a cleaner flight trajectory. Khatra will minimize arrow oscillations. Most traditional archery techniques and styles, including Korean, Turkish, Arabic, and Japanese, utilize a thumb draw which places the arrow on the right-hand side of the bow for a right-handed shooter. Turning the bow downwards, outwards, or a combination of these two movements allows for the arrow to clear the bow much easier and cleaner, therefore reducing any deflection that is caused by the arrow contacting the bow. One of the earliest complete manuscripts of archery was written around 1368 by a certain Taibuga al-Ashrafi. The book is known today as Sars in Archery. We know little of the author except that he describes himself as a Mamluk. Mamluks were a class of warrior slaves employed in the Arabic world during the Middle Ages. After their training and service, many were given their freedom. It is believed that the book was written after his freedom and retirement were granted to him. Taibuga explains, "What the archer should do is to dip the bow sharply from the grip in such a way that at the moment the string is loosed, he would appear to give his arrow a push with the string. The action must be strongly executed and come from the wrist joint like a punch of a man in anger." Clearly, Taibuga is describing the Khatra. Taibuga mentions that the movement increases both cast and range. What archery styles use Khatra? As mentioned, several archery styles and schools teach and emphasize Khatra in their shot execution. Some of the most prominent include Turkish, Korean, Japanese, Arabic. Traditional Turkish archery mainly emphasizes a downward movement, while Korean and Japanese employ the method whereby the bow is torqued away from the body towards the side. Performing the Khatra.